Stop chasing happiness. It was never running. Why does happiness always feel one step ahead, no matter how much we achieve? What if chasing happiness is the very thing that keeps it out of reach? And what if happiness was never something to earn, but something to return to? Have you ever noticed something strange? The more you chase happiness, the more it seems to drift further away. You tell yourself, if I get that promotion, I'll finally be happy. If I meet the right person, then I'll feel complete. If I achieve that goal, then I'll be at peace. But when you arrive at that job, in that relationship, holding that trophy, something feels off. You feel satisfied for a moment. Then a new longing takes its place. The chase begins again. This is the pattern many of us live in without even realizing it. We don't just chase happiness. We chase it like a mirage in the desert, promising relief, always just out of reach. Our modern world fuels this pursuit. Social media shows us highlight reels, vacations, smiles, success. Advertisements whisper, buy this and you'll feel better. Become this and you'll be enough. It teaches us to place happiness outside of ourselves, in things, in outcomes, in the next big moment. But over 2,500 years ago, the Buddha saw something different. He observed a deep truth, not with fanfare, but with presence. And that truth was this: suffering begins with craving. In ancient Pali, the word is tanha. It means thirst, but not the thirst that can be quenched by a glass of water. This is a thirst of the mind, an endless hunger for more, for better, for next. The Buddha said, there is no fire like passion, no shark like hatred, no snare like folly, and no torrent like craving. This craving isn't just for things. It's for validation, for attention, for arrival. And yet, no matter how much we feed it, it always comes back stronger. Why? Because it was never hunger for objects. It was a forgetting of who we already are without them. Think of your mind as a snow globe. When shaken, it's chaotic, fragments spinning everywhere. But if you place it down and let it rest, the snow begins to settle. Clarity returns. We are no different. When we stop stirring the mind with endless desire, when we stop chasing the next if only, a deep quiet begins to rise. And in that quiet, peace appears, not because we found it, but because it was there all along, hidden beneath the noise. True happiness, as the Buddha taught, is not the result of achieving something. It's the state we return to when we stop believing we need to achieve something to deserve it. It's not out there. It's not earned. It's not a reward. It's here, now, in this breath, in this very moment, if we are willing to be present for it. So how do we return to that stillness? How do we stop running from ourselves? Let me offer you 3 simple, gentle practices rooted in ancient wisdom and shaped for modern life. 1. Practice contentment. Instead of asking, what's missing? Try asking, what's already here? Gratitude is not just a nice thought. It is a spiritual posture, an act of rebellion against the culture of never enough. Look around you. There was once a time you dreamed of what you have now. A home, a friend, a peaceful moment. Contentment isn't complacency. It's recognizing that the seed of joy doesn't grow from what's next. It blooms from what's now. 2. Observe your cravings. The next time a desire arises, pause. Notice it. Don't judge it. Don't chase it. Just watch. What does it feel like in your body? Is it tight? Rushed? Uncomfortable? See if you can sit with it instead of moving to satisfy it instantly. You may find something surprising. Most cravings don't need to be fulfilled. They need to be witnessed, and in being seen, they lose their power over you. 3. Meditate in stillness. You don't need a mountain cave, just 5 minutes, one breath at a time. Sit in silence, not to escape the world, but to listen more deeply to it. When the mind quiets, when the internal storm calms, something emerges, a sense of grounded being, a peace that isn't tied to anything outside. This is your original home, not built from success or status, but from presence. The great illusion is this, that happiness is waiting somewhere else, in someone else, after something else. But what if it isn't? What if happiness has been here the entire time, patient, quiet, and kind, just beneath all the wanting? When we stop chasing happiness, we stop running from ourselves. And in that stillness, we finally come home. If this message brought you even one breath of stillness, consider subscribing to Whispers Within. Here we explore not how to add more noise to life, but how to listen beneath it, to breathe, to be, and to remember. Happiness was never something to find. It was something you forgot you already had. Let's return to it together. One breath, one truth, one quiet awakening at a time.